We've seen teaser images and clips for a little while now, but Triumph have finally unveiled their all-new Tiger 1200. The Big Cat is a completely new from the ground up bike, and as you can see, it's a big change from the previous 1200 model. It's obviously followed the design cues of the very successful Tiger 900, which of course is no bad thing. It looks just like a bigger, beefier version, but there's more to this new model, so let's dig into the details. Let's start with the engine, and the new 1160cc 3-cylinder motor uses the T-plane crank and unique firing order that we find in the Tiger 900, which brings the power lower down into the rev range, and it also gives it a distinctive exhaust note. Power has increased, and the new motor puts out 150 PS, which is 9 PS more than the outgoing model, and it also has a massive 130 Newton meters of torque. Triumph say that the engine is more responsive through the rev range, has a more exciting mid-range, and offers improved acceleration. Only a test ride will tell if this is the case, so we'll have to wait until the bike becomes available to tell for ourselves. The Tiger 1200 retains a shaft drive, which Triumph say is a must-have in this category based on feedback from riders and owners. In fact, there's quite a focus on how the bike compares to its competition, and one bike in particular. Of course, that bike hasn't been mentioned, but it's safe to say that Triumph have been glancing an eye towards Bavaria. Away from the engine, the chassis is all new too, and again is a departure away from the old model. The bike looks physically lighter just from the images and the video, and indeed Triumph have shaved a massive 25 kilograms off of the curb weight, 5.4 kilograms of which came from just the frame itself. It is still a hefty bike at 245 kilograms, but that's good for a large capacity adventurer in this space, and we are told it's 17 kilos lighter than its closest shaft driven competitor. The new lightweight chassis has a bolt-on rear subframe and pillion peg hangers, and a lighter, stronger tri-link swing arm, which is a very interesting design. In itself, it's 1.5 kilos lighter than the single-sided arm on the old model, and it will be interesting to see what effect it has on the handling. The biggest influence on that though is the new Showa semi-active electronic suspension. At this point, it's probably worth taking a look at how the Tiger 1200 family of models is laid out. The GT and Rally names are carried over from the 900 model, the GT being the more road focused, and the Rally for those who want to hit some dirt, or at least look like they do. There is also a larger tank capacity version for each model that offers a 30 litre fuel tank as opposed to the standard 20 litres. This version gains the Explorer name tag as well as a few exclusive items too. The main one being Triumph's all new blind spot radar. It's a system that's been developed in conjunction with Continental and provides a visual warning via lights in the mirrors when another vehicle is in the blind spot. It is, however, a feature that is only found in the Explorer models. So you have the base model 1200 GT that comes in at £14,600, followed by the 1200 GT Pro at £16,700, and then the model topping 1200 GT Explorer at £18,100. The Rally range is just the two models, the 1200 Rally Pro at £17,700 and the 1200 Rally Explorer at £19,100. The GT models get cast wheels with a 19-inch front and 18-inch rear, which are fitted with Metzeler Tourance tyres as standard. The Rally comes as standard with tubeless spoked wheels with a 21-inch up front, and these have Metzeler Karoo street tyres as standard. But there is a dealer fit option of Michelin Anarchy Wilds if you intend to venture onto the dirt. There's a massive amount of new kit to cover off, which is probably going to be better to look at in a more detailed full ride review. And of course it's dependent on the model, which makes it hard to detail easily in a preview video like this. It's the base GT model that misses out on some of the kit as standard, but the semi-active suspension, corner and traction control, new TFT display, LED lighting, keyless ignition and riding modes come as standard on all models. Most items that don't appear as standard on a particular model can be fitted as an accessory. In fact, the easiest way to show you how the range is set up and to keep this video short is to use the charts supplied by Triumph, and instead of talking through them all with you, I'll let you pause the video to investigate those items that are of interest to you. Personally, I like the styling. I think Triumph have done a good job at making the bike look cleaner and less fussy than the old model. It looks slimmer, lighter and more purposeful. Colour wise, the base 1200 GT only comes in Snowdonia White, whilst the GT Pro and GT Explorer are available in Lucerne Blue, Sapphire Black as well as the Snowdonia White. For the 1200 Rally, the very popular khaki green from the 900 range is carried over, again with the same Sapphire Black and Snowdonia White choices. As you would expect from Triumph, there's a huge amount of accessories to choose from, and they've also partnered with Senna to offer the Triumph Senna 50S communication unit. Now, I've been riding with a 50S for almost a year now, and it's proved to be an excellent piece of kit. Watch out on my channel for a long-term review of the 50S, which will be uploaded soon. Aside from the purchase price, Triumph have also shared that the bike has a 10,000 mile service interval, which is higher than its three main competitors. It also has a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty. However, of course, in the real world, the service intervals are at the set mileage or every 12 months, and I would say most owners would choose to have the bike serviced every year anyway. Triumph have put a lot of effort into redesigning the Tiger 1200, and it looks on paper like they've done a very good job, but we all know that what's on paper and what's on the road can be quite different. I think the bike looks great, and the weight saving should transform the way the bike performs and handles. It's quite obvious they're going after the GS, and I can see how this bike does stack up against it. However, BMW owners are a loyal lot, so would any be tempted away when it comes time to change bikes? Only time will tell, and I for one am really looking forward to getting a chance to swing my leg over one of the new Tiger 1200s to see how it performs. Sadly, it might be a bit of a wait for me, but you will see plenty of videos come through giving verdicts when the press launches take place. The Tiger 1200 models should be hitting UK dealer showrooms in the spring of 2022. So I hope you enjoyed this whistle-stop preview of the new Tiger 1200 model range. If you did, hitting the like button would be very much appreciated, and if you would like to see more of my videos as they become released, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It would be very much appreciated.